Somebody get the noose.
I don't think we're hanging him for that. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Rat Pack Reacts. I'm Kyle.
I'm Anthony.
Today we're going to be reacting to...
Without further ado, let's get right into the episode.
Where are we
I
at
need
now?
to get a stone statue of myself.
It's called a bust. Who are
No, I
these
need
guys?
a full stone statue.
It's a woman. Jolenta.
Oh, is that the woman we see in the opening?
What's Jolenta up to?
Light it on fire.
Like Inglourious Bastards. What the hell? Oh, she's going down in the well in the opening. What's she hiding in the well, Anthony? The secrets to heliocentrism?
Yep.
Ah, it's rope burn.
It's
That's a dry-ass well.
I remember reading a lot of stories of people in a well looking up to the sky, and they're like able to tell of like some things.
That's how, I think it was Archimedes proved that the Earth is round.
Is that what it
It
was?
was with the shadows in a well.
Yeah.
It's a deep-ass well. How deep is the basement or whatever this manor that she can peek in on it? So what is that, like a university?
I don't know.
And they're discussing the Arabians are, I guess, making progress while the Catholic Church is restricting everyone out here. Because it was only like the Catholic Church. But how pervasive was that doctrine? Like, was it all of Europe?
I mean, they pretty much ruled all of Europe.
When were the Lutherans? When did old boy post his stipulations on the door, whatever the hell they were?
I don't think the Lutherans existed then.
I don't remember.
I think they were like 1800s.
Was it really that late?
Yeah. I think most Christianity sects were like 1800s. Because it was once like the Pilgrims came over and started.
Dude, that was like the
Revealing.
1500s. Is that what we're going to see? Matters of the Truth. Still just standing there. I've been here the whole time. Haven't moved an inch. Nope, I've been standing right here. No. You are a woman, and we are men. This has to be a university then, right? Kobe.
I knew you were going to say that. Kobe-san.
It's got a bird's nest up there.
Yeah, for real. Give him the friar cut.
Some people need it.
What happened? We just swapped shows.
Yeah. It's a whole new character. Is that what we're going to do? We're going to get like 3 episodes of each.
Yeah, it was 3 episodes, wasn't it? Are we going to go back to them then in 3 episodes?
No, next group.
Yeah.
We never return. He's totally stealing credit for that. Erase this name right here.
When were scissors invented?
I don't know. I mean, shears have been around for a long time.
Stapler was invented in 1946.
Yeah, we do have the figure for the patent for it. May 7th, 1946. At least the desk stapler.
Yeah. Man, that was a quick 3 episodes.
Zooming by. Well, I guess we had 3 episodes of the dudes and then 1 episode of Benny Benassi or whatever the hell his name is.
Oh, do you think hers might be a flashback? And that the guy... Because that was a little weird how they were just talking about like somebody amazing wrote these.
I think they're talking about Rafal.
Rafal.
I don't think you're talking about oh boy. Yeah, of course I know him. I'm standing right here. This dude's ego is unfathomable, bro.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT because he's blonde like Rafal.
True.
They're related.
We need more blondes.
Yeah.
No successors. We burn it. These fuckers, bro. No wonder it took us so long to make any progress. What, like, honestly, what an ass, though. Yeah, I mean, all I gotta do is look up at the night sky. I mean, free room and board.
I'm taking all the money.
9-1. Oh, right. 10% goes to Patoki. Yo, I'm just not gonna do that. He's burning.
Who's Potosi?
You think that fucker's even still alive?
My God.
What a Chad, bro. I didn't sign no contract. He's gonna give his 10% to Patoki. Out of sight, out of mind. To be fair, it was naive of Rafal to think that would even work.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see Benny come around on this concept? He's gonna be a little less egotistical and contribute to history in his final moments. Say, don't burn it. Let someone else carry on my research. No. The entrance of enlightenment. The heavens. Noak. It's his daughter. His daughter's a heliocentrism enjoyer. I knew you could never be Rafal.
He's getting PTSD.
He's clinching. He's so real. Don't attract your boss's attention. Spend half your time shitting on the clock.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was easy. Way more understanding than Patoki.
Yeah.
Is he one of those that falls victim to the... This dude is...
Yeah.
What a crazy outlook.
Nope. We're gonna make some. A quest board.
We need more quest boards, bro.
We solved heliocentrism.
I hope to God he's not just putting that up there.
So does that mean that they're in the town that Jolenta and Nowak are in?
The Kingdom of P.
Well, but like they're in the town.
There's only one town in the Kingdom of P. That's Big P right there. Yeah, your treatise. I just finished reprinting all your work with my name on it. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, of course. We can never submit a paper with a woman's name on it. Yeah, a sense of pride and accomplishment.
I don't like her voice actor. Dang.
I mean, pretty expected for the 15th century. Hey, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Dangerous. They accuse you of witchcraft for that. That's our bar.
I mean, not the worst plan. At least his heart's in it.
I mean, to be fair, sometimes you are just subject to the constraints of the
Yeah.
time and place that you exist in, unfortunately. I don't know the legitimacy of how a published woman author back then would have actually been treated. Unlike Noak, she ain't in it for the thrill of the game.
True, yeah. She just wants fame and fortune.
Yeah. Selfish, really, when you think about it.
Oh.
Oh boy, heard all that. Your ass about to catch the cane, buddy. That's the old dude from Vinland Saga.
Uh-huh.
Come on, just say it was yours. Please. Please, Jolenta. Rafal would stand on business.
Yeah, real. How unfortunate.
He's just gonna accept that. He doesn't think she's answering under duress or anything like. He heard the whole conversation,
Yeah.
right? The old man didn't stand on business either.
You're weak.
I mean, you were given an out. You had an opportunity. You only had one shot. I don't know. It's difficult to put myself in someone else's perspective like that, but part of it may just be that I'm much more of an impulsive person.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have just been
I would
like,
have said yeah.
yeah, this fucker stole my work.
Interesting. All right, somebody get the noose.
I don't think we're hanging him for that. I mean, like, maybe... the problem is I also don't understand the full context of the culture. Maybe he was asking, like, so you wrote that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the quest board. What were you doing at 14?
When was that? 8th grade? I was, games where I was playing Destiny?
Not solving complex astronomical records?
No, I was beating the fuck out of Atheon in the Vault of Glass at light level 27. The music shames. That means she's gonna get caught. Everyone, huh?
I mean, what's the game plan here? You're gonna run off with the fucking books? Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna notice they're missing.
I don't... What is she doing? Is she just like a worker here and they don't know that she's like studying?
She's his assistant. They know she's studying, they just don't think she's capable of being like her own independent researcher.
Yeah.
I assume women are allowed to study, but they're not allowed to have their own groundbreaking discoveries.
There you go. That's the right mind of thinking. Answer first, think later.
If only she'd been in that mindset when the dude asked. Oh, it's a woman. That's of no concern to us.
Hey, saw you posted an answer to our question.
I like how she picks up an impulsive streak, you know, like right after it would actually be significant. That would be an intimidating sight to turn into.
Yeah, I got a rating. 3, 2, 1,
8.
5.2.
I do think we are going up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested. I'm a lot more interested in Jolenta
Yeah.
than I was in the start of Oaksy's
I'm interested in the cast now,
Yeah.
you know?
We're
Like, I'm glad it's
starting to
not
bring it
just
together,
Oaksy.
for
It's
sure.
like we have an
Yes.
interesting monk. We have... Jolenta's pretty interesting so far. I don't like her character archetype of like...
Yeah.
She seems like an Oaksy mimic, I guess. Where she's very
I think
similar and
they've-
like timid and like scared.
I think they have very different perspectives on the same like approach. You know? Trying to avoid conflict and
And then
stuff
you
like
got-
that.
yeah.
Conflict averse.
What's the monk's name? Bedeni?
It's
Bedeni?
Badeni, I think.
Yeah, Bedeni. And you got him, absolute shad.
Yeah, true.
What? There was a
Stop
letter?
giving money to the poor people. You think I'm giving 10% to some fucker named Patoki? Burn that shit and move on.
My god.
I think his arc is going to be about him
being a better person.
Not just being a better person, but coming around to the idea of acting in furtherance of a goal that's grander than just himself.
Yeah.
And working towards the discovery of science for science rather than for own personal gain and profit.
Because, he said, like, he comes off as very selfish.
Yeah.
But he says, like, this could change the universe.
Right.
And, like, so I think he has that root of, like, he wants to release the truth.
Yeah, I think an extent of it, as we're probably going to discover with all these characters, is they're struggling with the baggage of their past, and that's preventing them from achieving what they were. They're not quite like Rafal, who stood on business till the end. They got to work up to that.
She's Noak's daughter, which is...
I'm surprised they didn't show us. I feel like it was... Even before you heard his voice, I felt like it was pretty obvious, but... Even before he started speaking, I was like, this is pretty obviously being set up to be Noak's daughter, right? I mean, we called in like episode 1 or 2 that Noak's daughter was going to end up being, whenever I think it's episode 2 that he reveals she has a daughter. Like
so maybe that's what's going to make him come around is he's going to find out that his daughter is like heliocentrism. And then he's going to have to like make the decision like, do I persecute my own daughter, the person I'm trying to protect, or...
He fought Oaksy as well, and she's going to be working with him. So that's going to bring them into conflict as well. Or Yolanda, I think, would
She's going to be like, I need to, like, talk to my dad or whatever. And then they're going to, like, meet her dad, but they don't know that he's Noak.
Well,
and then Oaksy saw Noak. They've worked together
but it was pretty dark. I mean, we could barely even make out what was happening.
They were in the same caravan, though, so they had to have seen each other before the caravan.
He was wearing a mask. Oaksy was wearing a mask.
That is true,
because they emphasized that. The dude, Gross, is like, why are you still wearing that mask? And he's like, well,
that is true.
Because even though the heretic's going to be killed, because that was his point. He's like, the heretic's going to be killed. It doesn't matter if he sees our faces now. But that would mean that now we've got the
Noak
case
doesn't
for
actually know
Noak
who he
not
is,
recognizing him.
All right, I could see it.
So he's going to recognize Noak, but Noak's not going to know any better. So as you guys like what you're watching, go down, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think of the Orb reactions. If there's any other recommendations, any other anime you'd like to see us check out. While you're down there, you can check out the link in the description of our Patreon. You get full, uncut, early reactions several weeks ahead. Let's get right into this episode.
Let's do it.
We must become Icarus. Oh, that's really annoying. There we go. Talks so fast.
Instantly.
Danny. Yeah, see? They ain't buying it. Oaks is like, do you believe this shit? No. Is she gonna get the other dude to pretend to be...
That's what I was thinking too, yeah.
Oh, wow. Like, I get it, but man, that'll be so annoying if that's what happens.
Why does he keep swapping the subtitles?
It's going to be a pain in the ass to edit.
So, is Oaksy just going to be the main character now?
I don't think so. I think he's going to have kind of a backseat role.
Yolanta.
Yeah, they are in, like, Poland. He's my servant. On the problem of universals. Nominalist.
I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah, I'm lost. Occam. He's saying that? That must be.
Yeah. Oh, she's talking about, it's her.
Ah.
Yeah.
She's also only like 14, so for her to be... It's not even just that she's a woman by their perspective. Like a 14-year-old shouldn't be able to do all that math. Obviously,
okay. Well,
yeah. He doesn't agree with me.
You know what? At least Bedeni is a goat. At least he just knows.
And she won't take credit. I get all the credit. Crazy work. You can't even snitch without getting called a witch.
So where's he at?
Well, he's busy for a while, you know.
We'll wait.
He's clever. That's a good way to bait it out.
Join us.
Heraclides. I'm not. Can't say I am. But Denny. Nope. Not familiar with him either. Got his ass smirking. Central fire. At the center of the universe. That is a pretty crazy theory.
We're just always facing away from it, so we never actually see it.
That's the opposite of what you would be. What a crazy little rat trap he's laying here.
I'd be terrified if these two dudes were looking at me like that.
And he's a church official asking you about heretical beliefs. I have heard of that one. He proposed this wacky idea that we're spinning around the sun.
He proved it.
Little deflection.
He's just gonna start spinning it. Huh. Weird how this thing's... Also, why do they have it spin on an axis?
That's a great question.
Where, like, it's literally slanted at the angle.
Did they know that? No. Not freedom. Please. How did the church get so twisted around this? When, like, the whole concept of Christianity is around, like, the original sin being freedom of will.
I think...
What if our world really does move? Just so we're clear, you're not trying to, like, get me killed, are you?
Okay, so we found out that the Earth was actually tilted at 480 BC.
She's not biting. She's not a truther. I would not take the bait.
No.
I mean, he's a church official talking about heliocentrism. I'm out, bro. You're trying to get me killed. Kobe. Don't tell that dick. Like, what are we doing? I gotta go tell him that these people are researching the heliocentric model. Yeah, how unlucky that the most qualified person is Noah's daughter.
Yeah, for real. What do you mean that makes good content?
Yeah, true. I'm starting conversations like that.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, I don't have that long left.
Why are they all dressed up like they're in the fucking Illuminati, bro? You can't be dropping that on everyone like that, man.
Whoa.
So he just knows that heliocentrism is what's up.
Yeah.
Because I think the Arabic scholars were figuring it out or something like that. I was just hanging out in the garden at night, you know. You know, it was many years ago that I dug out this well.
I put this weird tunnel down there.
I was invited? What a... Right out with it.
I outranked them.
Where does this dude sit and rank? Is he based?
That's an academic journal?
Crazy. Who wrote that?
They published that one?
Because the demons can get our knowledge.
Yeah.
You know how it is with them. Okay, so he does know. That's why he didn't inquire further. At least Piest is a real one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's the star shining above her head. He said that she was on the road when he was saying it.
Yeah.
Do you think she's gonna come as she's literally turning the corner? She's being honest now.
What did she say? I missed
She said,
it.
"I don't have a master."
Nah, he's a real one.
All he cares about is the pursuit of knowledge and him getting all the credit for it regardless. Oh. Are we gonna get in contact with PS?
He's about to die, but, you know, he's got like 3 weeks left.
Oh. No, it's the other one, actually.
Goodbye.
He doesn't want to fly too close to the sun. Why not? He seems pretty open. So he's realized in his last few years that he was mistaken.
I think, well, I think since he's tried to spend his whole life perfecting it, he just found that, it can't actually be perfected because it's not true.
That was easy. Oh, that's clever. Do you think they're all going to make it to the end of the story?
I think Yolenta will, because she's Noak's daughter.
Yeah.
I think
Oaksy will. I think Bedeni's going to die.
You think so? You think Bedeni's going to pass on the torch?
Yeah.
How many people are going to pass on the torch to Oaksy?
No, he's going to pass on to someone else. You don't get to make that decision.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I think I'd have a different viewpoint on it. Like, it's... Every single, like, scientist and researcher has probably looked into something that is wrong, and that's how they found the truth, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's still a necessary
It's difficult to
point.
look at this from a modern lens.
Yeah.
Because, like, nowadays the general sentiment is we should be open to these ideas because if there's any legitimacy in it, it can stand on its own.
Mm-hmm.
So having people that disagree with you is, in theory, fine until you get to TikTok, but then... Damn.
Yes.
Damn stargazers. Damn, that's pretty complex. We need to get one of those. One of a kind. Who is this dude? Crazy ass haircut. The first step must be a giant leap. That's going to be what turns him around on heliocentrism.
So is kind of the root of this model that the Earth is not spinning at all, and that we're seeing everything move above us?
Spins around us. What a big dude. Oh, just like that? I need friends like that, man.
Yeah, but I got a couple others in the back room.
He keeps it on a pedestal for all the new recruits just to give him a little kick.
Say it's all one of a kind.
Not even real gold, it's Electrum.
Those nearsighted fools.
A little double entendre.
Yeah.
Soundtrack is so good. And where did that get you, PS? Where's that perfect model?
I got a rating.
Yeah.
So, okay. Little prefecture here.
Preamble.
Yeah.
Prefecture's a location. We got all the pieces in place now.
Yeah.
I think this is where we're going to actually get the story rolling. Because we got Badeni,
Saying that for quite a
Oaksy.
while.
Well, I think now we have, because we have the resources, we have the eyes, we have the knowledge and the whatever.
We're about to have this dude's observatory for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I think they're just going to get like his
Observations, I
library.
guess. Yeah.
Is what he's actually going to give them. Access to the research materials.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
7.5.
5.8.
5.8. That's pretty high for your.
This is a good episode.
Your standard.
This is a good one.
It's I can't justify giving it like an 8 or higher because this is still just like introduction, right? Like it's good. There's nothing to complain about, but we're still just in the introductory phase. We're just meeting all the characters, getting the cast together.
The reason I think the quality of the episode was really good. The material was like average, if not a little bit higher than average. It was still like setup, but the music was really good. The framing,
the OST
the
of the
talk,
show in general was really
the
really
dialogue, it was the quality.
But
of
Denny is
was
really clever. He was able to control the pace of that conversation very well. I'm excited to get into conflicts with the church.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we've seen so many
conflict.
people that in the opening that look like they are like church enforcers. The dudes in white cloaks, Noach, of course.
Yeah.
Several people who are dressed up like friars or monks or whatever you want to call it. So I imagine we're going to be getting into some of these conflicts, and I'm excited to see how they handle it.
Yeah.
Because I imagine we're going to get some great dialogue between like Badeni and Noach and
or like
these,
if there's like actual
crusader-looking
tension where
dudes
like
are.
imagine Noach comes up to Badeni. Imagine the Noach and Badeni where they're alone in a cellar and
That will
Noach's
be-
that's gonna be a
I'm
great
sure that's
scene.
going to happen,
Yeah.
and that is almost certainly going to be
That's gonna be a
fantastic
great
scene.
scene.
I want to see more from Oaksy because right now he's kind of just a
Yeah, he's
background
stupid.
character. Like he doesn't really.
Even Badeni was like, she's the one that wrote it. And he's like, what? What do you mean?
And then he's like, "Do you think she's going to show up?" As based off of the timing of that conversation, she had to be turning down the corner, bro. Like she had to be within line of sight. And this dude's supposed to have like peak eyesight. What is he doing?
I think there's a reason that they started Oaksy's character with him like fighting something.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna be like our fighter.
Do you think he can hold up to Noach?
That would be another good scene. Noach versus Oaksy.
We get the Noach v each character individually. Each of the characters has their strength, and Noach's gonna have to meet them at their strength. Badeni's is dialogue. He's the charismatic character. He's the face of the party. So Noach's gonna have to engage in like a debate with him, right? In terms of like actual verbal discussion. Oaksy is the fighter, the combatant. So they're gonna physically fight.
Yeah.
And then his daughter is the brains, the knowledge, the mass. So he's gonna have to engage with that somehow, and I think that's where he's gonna lose.
Well, but like,
because I think he can win a verbal altercation or a physical altercation, but when it comes to like astronomy and math and stuff like that, I think he'll lose.
I think it's different. I think Badeni, because here's the thing, right? Badeni made the question that he posted, and then she solved it. So I think Badeni is like, I think he's kind of the brains as well.
I'm not saying he's not intelligent.
I think her strength is like staying under the radar and staying hidden.
Yeah.
So I think in the end, when she reveals herself,
I think that's kind of his Badeni's, because he works for the church. So who would you?
I don't really know what his.
It feels like there is a lot of overlap between Badeni and Yolanta.
Yeah.
It feels like they are occupying much of the same role.
So if you like what you see, check out our Patreon link down in the description. While you're down there, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you want us to watch next. Also talk to us about the episode. Without further ado, let's get right into the episode.
I wish this anime was a little brighter. the
My eyes
success
are
of the
starting to go out.
geocentric model. So are mine. What a sick key design. That'd be easy for the lockpicking lawyer to get through. Damn. It only took him 20 years to get access to this. And is any of this congruent with your observations?
Yeah.
No. I've given my entire life up for this incorrect model. But now that I'm here, I've realized it makes absolutely no sense. You just can't make sense of it.
Pass on a burnt out torch.
The road to truth is perilously narrow.
Dude, I'd be like scared to put a candle in there.
Yeah.
Thank God we have like Google Cloud now. Google Drive. How many gigabytes of information do you think that is? It can't even be like one.
That
really.
wouldn't even be like a couple megabytes,
Yeah.
dude. We're in some interesting parallels. The heliocentric team, when they're getting past on things, they're like destroying
No way
the
this dude
information
just
and
saw
stuff.
something in the sky. Jupiter just turned around.
The final phase.
Is this dude seeing revelations or something? but, however, okay. Oh.
I'm seeing shit in the sky, boss. I don't... He's dead tomorrow. This is the last day of that old man's life. Oh, he's dead. No, it looks like he made it a few more years. Yeah, okay. He made it 5 more. Old man's got endurance. It is beautiful, isn't it?
Did you see how cool I made those circles? Is that it's wrong.
Right down to the basic assumptions. True. You can't really get anywhere when you're starting off with the assumption that the Earth is the center of the universe. Which would you rather be inept or just wrong in your foundation? Bad news, Chief.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, another goat. At least these people are open enough to recognize that they may be mistaken.
Yeah. But also, like, on your deathbed, if your whole life is just...
Yeah.
You've seen, like, errors and things that don't really add up.
What a fucking
You got a
aura
gong.
pose, bro. Man, I gotta do something cool before I die so that on my
Wow.
deathbed I can, like, reveal it or something, you know? I'm handing my Steam account over to you. Perfect the achievement.
Perfect the Steam account. I was missing all the Fern games. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Oh, he's not dead. He's chilling. Or is
Yeah.
that a different...
This is PS. The guy we were seeing before is PS Master.
Oh, okay.
Were you mixed up on
I
who
see,
that
yeah.
was? I mistakenly saw something. What are you talking about? Venus in its final phase. What does that mean?
So I'm guessing it's... He's like, what the hell does that mean, guys?
Okay, maybe Oaksy is important to this. Of course, naturally, yeah.
Oh, it's probably something that happens like every like 1,000 years or something.
Its shape always appears incomplete. Oh. And he just saw this on accident, just looking up at the sky one day, and no one else has ever seen it.
You imbeciles.
Okay, but if this is such a fundamental linchpin in the geocentric model, why was no one else watching for it? And,
It's
like,
probably
tracking
something
it?
that happens like every 500 to 1,000 years
that
or
might
something.
be possible. But still, you would surely be paying attention to it. It's neither.
It takes 500 days.
Yeah, we should have been watching that.
For a full phase
I'd
of
have seen it.
Venus.
I'd have been ready for it. Call me next time Venus is in full phase.
That'd be a cool painting. I should get that painting.
The epicycles.
Yeah.
Put it next to our stapler patent.
Stapler, yeah.
Yeah, every 500 days, we've been sitting on this geocentric model for how long? They should have noticed. Someone's been hiding that shit. Noak's been going around every 500 days killing everyone that was looking up at the sky.
Could you imagine if that was a thing where, like, one day out of the year,
Just gotta go kill everyone that looked up at the sky.
they just sent out a notice saying you cannot look at the sky tonight. It's like January 19th.
Our world holds too much beauty for such a lowly place. So she's gonna help turn around his perspective as well, since he still thinks that the only chance of salvation is in heaven. She's 14, by the way. Dropping that bar on him. How old is Oaksy?
I think he's younger, like 20, 21. All right, quit doom posting on r/I'm14 and this is deep, bro. Just shut up and look at the stars.
They're kind of
brother.
just dragging his entire life ethos through the dirt right now.
They're just standing there like, what is this dude on about?
I mean, he's been living his entire life hoping that there would be salvation in heaven because the earth is so
Important.
repulsive. Well, no, he finds life disgusting.
Well, yeah. Earth being at the center gives it some importance. I think that's what they're saying is like, if Earth isn't at the center, then does God really care about Earth that much?
Well, I think they're trying to turn it and say that the beauty that they're looking for...
Oh, it's cloudy.
The beauty that they're looking for is on Earth.
Yeah.
Because it's just like the simplicity of everything resolves the issues everyone's facing.
There's no way he could see that with his eyes.
They have telescopes. Telescopes were invented by now, right? That thing's pretty damn bright.
That's pretty damn bright.
Damn. That's the light of God shining down on you, letting you know the truth. How mysterious. Fushigi-da. Don't worry. Just like that. We got
There you go.
Piest. Oh, and he's dead. I won't accept it. It's a lie you've concocted. He's coping hard, bro. But you would be wrong. Do you think that's really what it is? Or are you trying to convince yourself?
Revolutionary.
Because it revolves around the sun. It's perfection. Beautiful.
The truth.
Truth. But then he do just be dropping bombs on people. Damn, just like that. Stubborn ass. Damn.
See, I just don't see it that way. Like, it led to an answer. Just because the answer you're wanting doesn't make it, like, worthless.
Perhaps the truth never needed us at all. I mean, at the end of the day, nature is
like they're
going to persist. It'll do what it needs to.
I don't know.
But to find out that the
like
fundamental basis of your entire like belief system was so mistaken.
Sure, but like rule 1 of the scientific method is to not like chase the goal you're looking for. Is to open all opportunities for like a solution.
I'd prefer your involvement ended here. I want all the credit.
Did we just kicking her to the curb?
We don't need her anymore. We got the data.
The data that's wrong?
Well, I would assume it's just basic observations, and then they can go in and someone will say, we observed this, which means that. And he goes, that's not correct.
I can't read.
Oh, yeah, isn't he straight up not literate? Yeah, but Denny, I just brought everything because I don't know what any of this is. Fucking rest in peace, bro.
He took a tumble off a 10-foot bridge. He didn't make it out.
No one saw it coming.
The bridge was perfectly cut and it just dropped while he was standing on it.
Reading and writing are like miracles. They're still like oral storytelling. Sure, it's not quite as complex as written history.
When was it that most people could start reading?
It was fairly recent. It was around when we started getting like public education systems. Who's throwing up? Oh, old man. Brought his chair up to the roof.
How can this dude see what he's writing at all?
I can barely see what he's doing. Is this it? He's received a form of closure and now he can move on.
Oh, he's gonna look up.
Damn. That would be quite the sight to go out on.
You were wrong.
Your ass was cooked from the beginning, boss. You never stood a chance. I think I would prefer if the fundamental basis was wrong, rather than being told, yeah, you couldn't do it. You just weren't cut out for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because then it's not like...
Because I'm thinking
it's not an indictment of my life or my ability.
I'm thinking of it from my angle.
I guess it is like, you know, an exercise in futility.
If somebody tells me a baseline assumption, my first question is, how do we know that assumption's right? You know, like.
But again, it's difficult to separate from our modern thinking.
Because the church is saying, yeah, this assumption is right, and if you say it's wrong, you're dead.
We also have, you know, millennia of scientific history and now a modernized scientific method and stuff like that.
We figured a lot of this shit out in the past like 200 years. Like 200
Yeah, but that's because within the past couple hundred years we invented the scientific method and started being much more rigorous in our scientific discoveries. and how we actually hold that knowledge up. And even then, there has been, even fairly recently, lots of, what do you want to call it, pushback against scientific discoveries. Like, Einstein got a lot of shit for relativity and quantum mechanics in particular. I think, what is it, the universal... I think it's the universal constant in Einstein's theory of relativity, where he called it like his biggest blunder.
And then it turned out that he was just right.
Because at the time he was like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense without this. And so he died thinking that it was like a failure of an equation, and then later on we found out he was actually completely right. But they didn't want to accept at the time that the universe was expanding, because that just conceptually, how do you grapple with that? Not only do we have all the stuff, it's getting bigger and further away and shit like that, and there's just no discernible reason for it. So it's not like this is, like, we're still dealing with stuff like that to this day. It's just we're generally much better about it. And much more open to being proven wrong.
Well, I got ratings. 3, 2, 1, 5.8.
Same as last one?
Yep.
I went up slightly.
Has everybody who died except for Rafal been looking in the sky?
Rafal died at night. He was burned at night.
Yeah, true.
We just didn't explicitly see it because I don't think they wanted to show us him burning
grass.
Hubert may have as well, because he was taken away at night, so I assume they just immediately...
Grass. He was looking up. No, he fell backwards somehow. He went head over. He turned himself. Why?
As he was falling. So he was looking at the stone blocks behind him.
He had to have just like wanted to kill himself.
He wanted to die. It was 100% intentional. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. I think he was coming to terms with his own like failure to connect the theory and his own like hang-ups, losing his family and Mercury being in retrograde and shit like that. But now, Yolenta has also been removed from the party. We lost a party member.
That's crazy.
We're back down to just Bedeni and Oxy. So I don't know where we're going with that. Is that just Yolenta's contribution? She just got us into contact with PS, got us the records. Now Oxy's got to learn how to read overnight so that he can fucking copy everything, bring it to Bedeni. What is the game plan there, by the way?
I don't know. What's our end goal? To just prove heliocentrism?
Yeah.
And like release it to the public and like
Which, here's the thing with that. Assuming that this is supposed to be our world, we know they don't do it. Because it's not until Copernicus, it's not even until after Copernicus's death, I don't think, that it's actually accepted. So like, where are we going? Who's next? What happens next? Are we going to have another time skip? Is it going to keep jumping?
I mean, there are those other characters. I mean, I think there has to be some form of...
And Yolenta's still really young, so it's possible that like Bodeni dies and passes it on to her.
I still think there has to be some form of conflict between Yolenta and Nowak, the people in the white cloaks. I'm guessing they're like church fighters or something. I don't know. Church like
inquisitors, like high level inquisitors.
So there's gonna be some conflict. I mean, obviously we haven't just solved it right now, so I don't know. I'm excited to see.
There's so much that can happen, which is interesting because it's based loosely off of real history, right? I don't know how accurate it is in like the general steps, if this is actually where they were at the time.
I think next episode will really set things in motion for the future of
what do you think is going to happen next episode?
Anything.
Now that we have wrapped up pretty much everything we were building up. Now it's literally just they have to go.
I think we're going to have a short time skip of somehow he got all of the records to Bedeni.
We have exhausted all of our existing conflicts, right? We have everything. We got the resources, we got the talent, we've got the know-how, all that set up. So the next conflict is going to have to be with the church, surely, right? As always, you guys made it this far and you like what you're watching, just go down, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you're thinking of the Orb reactions. And if you got any other recommendations, any other anime you'd like to see us check out, anything else similar to Orb, I don't really
there's
know
no real
any other stories
melancholic,
like this.
Somber,
very philosophical. There's plenty
but
of
also
philosophical
like
stuff, but not in this manner, right? The closest thing I can think of is probably Vinland Saga, because it grapples a lot with actual philosophy and actual history and stuff like that.
I'm sure like Vagabond, but that's a manga.
And while you're down there, you can check out the link in the description or Patreon. You get full uncut early reactions several weeks ahead. Till then, guys, see ya.
Peace.